Okay guys, we're going to move on to proportions today. A proportion is basically two equivalent fractions, right? Mathematically it looks like this. A fraction A over B equals C over D such that where A times D, we cross multiply, equals B times C. Okay, so what happens is you have to be able to cross multiply A times D, and it should equal whatever B times C is. Okay, and I'll link this with a unit rate that we did, or unit rates that we did a few days ago. So say we have the unit rate $2 for 1 gallon gas equals $4 for 2 gallons of gas. What I want to see here is when I cross multiply these, do they equal the same thing? So cross multiply means you start with either one first. I'm going to do 2 times 2. So I've got $2 times 2 should equal 1 times 4. So cross multiply this times this. 1 times $4. $2 times 2 is $4, right? Equals 1 times $4 is $4. So this is a proportional relationship. These two things equal each other. And that's the first thing you're going to have to do in your worksheet is you're going to go through and cross multiply. Multiply this one times this one and this one times this one and see if they equal each other. Okay? The next thing you're going to have to do is have a proportional relationship and figure out what the missing numerator denominator is. Okay? So again, I'm going to do the same thing. A number over 3 is proportional to 3/9. What is this number over 3? Okay? What we're finding is equivalent fractions. We're finding the equivalent fraction to 3/9. Equivalent fraction to 3/9. Equivalent fraction. Okay? That's basically what you're doing. 2 over 1 is equivalent to 4 over 2. Same thing here. And the way we do that is we cross multiply. You cross multiply and then you create a one-step equation after you do that. So I can start here, multiply here and here, and then here and here, or it doesn't matter. I'll just go from the top to the bottom. So x times 9 is 9x, right? 9 times x, right? And I have 3 times 3 equals 3 times 3. To rewrite that, I'll rewrite it as 9x equals 3 times 3 is 9, right? Okay. 9 times x is 9x. A number times a variable is that number next to the variable because it's coefficient. Now this is a one-step equation. It's 9 times x equals 9. I want to get x by itself, so I need to divide both sides by 9. Okay, that cancels. 9 divided by 9 is 1, so x equals 1. Okay, so that means that our mystery number right here is 1. And I know it works because 1/3 and 3/9 are equivalent fractions, right? If I divide both the top and bottom here by 3, 3 divided by 3 is 1, 9 divided by 3 is 1. They're the same. They're equivalent fractions, meaning they're proportional to each other, okay? Sometimes you'll have a proportion where the x is in a different place. That does not matter. You still do the same thing. You cross multiply and then divide. I'll let this up here. Cross multiply and divide. Okay. So we're going to do, I'll just start with the top again. 7 times 3, 7 times 3 along this equals, then I'll do the bottom, x times 1. I want to rewrite that as 7 times 3 is 21 equals x times 1 is 1x or just x. And if I divide anything by 1, if I divide anything by 1, it is just that number. So 21 divided by 1 is 21. So x is 21. That means that 21 goes right here. 7 over 21 is equivalent to 1/3. Okay, that means that this could simplify to be 1/3 if I divide both the top and bottom by 7. Okay. Take notes and you can do your assignment.